Think about it, right? Great is hated, good is loved. Jesus Christ saved my life. Because a lot of people believe in God. Not a lot of people obey God. I was misbehaving to the Lord and I was still getting everything. So imagine what happens when I stop misbehaving.
Yes.
When I stop doing certain things in my life. When I stop alcohol. When I stop being around multiple women. I changed my life. The haters, the doubters, don't listen to somebody's advice who is not living their dream life. That is the worst thing you can do. Because the advice that they will give you, it will be like poison because they haven't made it to the next level. So listen to yourself, pray to God, ask God. God wants to deliver what's in your heart. If your heart desires it, he will give it to you.
All right, Brandon, here today, Ruckus Disruptors. You know, I've known you for a little bit now, bro. And I was like, man, I got to get this guy on Ruckus Disruptors. He's definitely doing some disruptive stuff in the industry.
Definitely.
You know, I had the opportunity to meet one of your partners, Simon, and got him on here, had a great story, got some really good insight from him on finance and what you guys are up to.
Yeah.
And I told him, I'm like, we got to get your partner on here. We got to get you guys together. But I kind of feel like that could be double trouble.
It could be a lot.
Yeah.
That's what we call it. We call it a lot. It's a lot going on with us.
So welcome. And man,
having me.
I'm really excited to have you here today. I've been following you, scrubbing your Instagram to learn more about you. And, you know, we talked a little bit, you know, via text and stuff. And, you know, one of the things that I think I had so much respect for you, you know, look, I know we're going to talk cars and we're going to talk money and we're going to talk all the fun stuff, but it was your faith, you know, everything that you did when I was waking up at 5 a.m, you know, and I'm out there doing my thing, you know, you were posting the word. And I was like, man, this guy's real. So not only is he living success and really showing people a really successful life, but I felt like you were just honoring God in a lot of the stuff that you were doing.
Amen. 100%. Jesus Christ saved my life and he changed my life. You know, once I really, because a lot of people believe in God, right? But not a lot of people obey God. And that's the big difference. And I always believe in God since I was a child, you know, going to church, whatever case, because I was forced into it.
Okay.
But then once I got into like my teenage and I got into some trouble, you know, first thing we do, we go to pray to God. God, help me, help me, help me, help me. This always happens like a bad kid. You know, but then I started reading the word and understanding the word. And then I started to live by the word. And then once I started to live by the word, started to obey God, my whole life just completely changed. And I know that I'm a born sinner. And I know that I am going to still commit sins. But as long as I can be obedient as much as possible to the Lord, my life is always going to be in favor.
Yeah, and he's blessed you, right? I mean,
tremendously.
Beyond what,
overly blessings.
You know, so, you know, I always say, like, a lot of people see the cars, they see the money, they see the lifestyle, but you know, tell me a little bit about you, how you started before you've had kind of this grind and this come up to where you're at today. Because look, you've got an auto broker company, right?
Number
You've
one.
got iFundYou.
Correct.
And you know, you're doing motivational stuff.
Yes.
Your IG is all about, you know, talking and inspiration. And you know, that's kind of what attracted me to get you, you know, to help you get your message out there. But again, kind of what's behind that, right? Like what's Brandon really like?
I mean, Brandon Medford is an active, positive guy.
Yes.
That's what I always tell people. I always look at the positive light through any situation because you can have any situation going on. It depends what you take out of it. You can look at it negative or you can look at it positive. And to be honest with you, I look at like as long as God is behind me and backing me up, I'm always going to be good no matter what. And that really like sits in me. Like that's deep in my soul. Like I'm protected. I'm good. I'm not going to walk around like I'm Superman, like I'm invincible. No, but I'm going to walk around knowing that whatever happens to me is happening for the good.
Yes.
And it's not bad, you know, because God is behind me and backing me up. So maybe if I don't even understand it now, I'm eventually going to understand it. And as I learned this quote, life is lived forward, but understood backwards.
That's good.
Right? Life is lived forward, but understood backwards because it's happening. And then we don't know what's happening. And then once it happens and a year passed by, 6 months, it's like, wow, thank God that happened. I'm so happy I lost that job. I'm so happy I broke up in that relationship. I'm so happy that I got this new position because now you see what he was doing for you. All you have to do is trust. And I feel like as we become adults, right, we try to become so independent. Think about it, right? When we was kids, we was depending on our parents. Our parents do this, our parents do that, our parents do this, do that for us. We have no worries. That's exactly what God wants you to do with him. Have no worries.
That's right.
Put all your worries and your burdens on him and he will take care of you. But not just talk about it, actually believe in it.
Yes,
know that I'm good. You know, and that's why people sometimes will take my confidence for cockiness, but I'm backed up.
Yeah.
So what you want me to do?
Yeah.
How else you want me to react?
I love it, man. I love it, bro. You got the energy. So, man, that's well said. Well said. So switching subjects, we're going to come back to faith in a minute, but cars. So, tell me a little bit about what you're up to with the car business. I see you pulled up in a sick Lambo.
Revolto.
Okay.
Can't just say Lambo because
Okay.
we got different tiers.
Okay, that's another level.
Yeah, I got the Revolto.
All right. So we know you got the cars, but you're also working with celebrities.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've got some pretty high profile guys.
High profile.
And gals.
Yes, high profile gals and also gentlemen. I started in the auto industry in 2011.
Okay.
I actually just stumbled across it. I was actually getting my car serviced in Infinity. I was 18 years old, about to be 19. So I went into Infinity. Like normal people, when your car's in service, you just walk the showroom in sales to see what was going on. I was speaking back and forth to a sales manager. He liked my personality. He's like, "You ever sell before?" At the time, I was like, "Yeah, I sell, but nothing legally." You know. And then
so you started selling cars?
Before I was selling cars, I was selling drugs.
Okay.
Before I was, I was selling marijuana when marijuana was illegal.
Okay.
Now it's legal over in 50 states damn there. So so I was selling marijuana, and so I was always good in sales. And then he spoke to me. He's like, "We ever thought about selling cars?" I'm like, "How much could you make?" This is back in 2011. So there was an older gentleman, a Caucasian guy, big baggy suit, when baggy suits was it back in that time. He showed me him. He said, "It's September." He said, "This guy here is making $100,000. I said, "That guy?" And we're in September. No, not a month.
Okay.
For the year.
Okay.
But this is 2011. You're talking to
that's
an
a lot of money
18-year-old
back
kid.
then, right?
Hell yeah.
You're like, that's all the money in the world with me.
I'm like, wow, he's
You're
making
like, sign me
$100,000.
up.
Yeah, because I'm going to college to make $60,000 a year and to have a
Right.
pension and all that. So I'm thinking, whoa, I seen his pay stub in September, 100,000. I said, oh yeah, I need to get signed up to this ASAP. I signed up. They put me in BDC sales. So I was just on the phone. I wasn't even allowed to touch customers. What happened was I was making so much appointments and I was getting upset that the appointments that I was making for the salespeople weren't getting closed. So I told the owner, I said, "I'm better than these guys." He said, "You are?" I said, "I can close any deal that I bring in." So they let me sell a car to people that I brought in. I started selling cars ever since then, never looked back.
Man, that's amazing.
And then from there, I just went in the rankings because I'm never comfortable.
Right.
You know, I'm never comfortable. So from there, it just went up. And
I saw a boat and it was named Never Enough. It was like 180 foot. It had the cigarette, on the side of it.
Yeah.
Then it had a fishing boat next to it, like 4 jet skis. It was, it was pretty significant. So so it's kind of how we can be wired, especially guys that are overachievers like you that are just constantly out there grinding and hustling, right?
That's
so
correct.
Deals, right? Like where's the best deal right now? Because I always see on your Instagram now, like you're like, "Hey, get this, this car for X."
Yeah.
Like what's the best one that's hot today right now? Because I see you're pushing a lot of Lambos.
Well, a lot of Lambos definitely, but if we want to go like the best deal, if we stand on the exotic side for now,
100%
it
exotic.
would be like a 2-year out Rolls Royce because they have the biggest depreciation. So if you're
Ghost?
buying any Rolls Royce,
Okay.
Ghost, Spectre, if you want to buy a Cullinan,
Okay.
after the first 2 years is the biggest depreciation. So right now you can get a car that costs $200,000 off MSRP, even if it has 2,000 miles. And we all know that car is still brand new.
Right.
So that would be like the best deal. Because when people come to me, I let them know what's the best deal out there. When you walk into a dealership, right, they're gonna sell you whatever they have. They're selling you. Me, I'm not selling you, I'm helping you. And this is why a lot of people come to me because I'm actually giving you advice on what to get. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna come back to me. I don't wanna put you in a situation or a deal that you can't get out of. It's a messed up deal.
Right.
When you go into the dealership, 2 years from now, you're trying to get out of it, that guy more than likely is not going to be there anymore.
Right.
It's a revolving door. So I always plan people on the best deal. But the best deal right now is a pre-owned Rolls Royce Cullinan.
Okay.
And you can lease a nice 2025 or 2026 Lamborghini Urus SE.
I see a lot of Urus on your Instagram.
A lot of Urus. I'm a Lamborghini B.
Okay. Yeah, I got that.
I sold over 300 Lamborghinis a year.
Really?
Yeah, that's more than 25. More than
amazing,
25 a month.
Okay.
Yeah.
All referral, pretty much?
At this point, referral just, but now it just flows because I've been doing it, like I said, in the business since 2011. On the exotic side since 2018, since I bought my first Lambo. Okay. So been in for 15 years.
A lot of business in New York, right? You
To be honest with you, I was actually talking to a buddy a lot about, it's not actually a lot of exotic business. My exotic business is mostly down in Florida.
Okay, wow. So we're in South Florida right now. We're in Miami, but you're back and forth.
I'm back. I live in New York and I live in Miami.
Okay, nice.
I like the both, best of both worlds.
Much better weather down here though, right?
It is, but New York got the hustle.
Yeah.
New York still keep me on my
Yes.
toes. You get a little
Yes.
comfortable down here. You got the yachts, you got the women, you got the jet skis, this,
Yes.
that. So New York keeps me on my toes.
So quote that you had on your IG, feed your focus, starve your distractions.
Yep.
What's that about? I love that.
Yeah.
By the way,
And-
I wrote it down. I was like, man, this is good.
No, thank you. And to be honest with you, I live by that.
Okay.
I feed into, so this is what happened. So in about October 2025, recently, I changed my life.
Okay.
I literally changed my life. I wrote down, so I was looking at my life in October and I was like, wow, all the things I have, I'm like, yo, I'm blessed.
Yeah.
I got this, I got this, I got this, I got that, I got that. I was like I told you, I wasn't obedient. It's like, if you have kids, you have kids?
2 girls.
You have 2 girls, right?
2 girls.
So
25 and 24.
25 and 24. So when your kids are young, imagine your kids, right, misbehaving, and you're still giving them everything they ask for.
Right. Yeah.
Think about that as a father. You're still giving them everything they ask for and they're misbehaving. What is going to happen when they start behaving?
Right. You're right.
What's going to happen?
Is that
Think
what you were
about
doing? You were giving them everything, even when they were misbehaving?
No. You're not listening. I gave you an example. I was misbehaving to the Lord, and I was still getting everything.
Yes.
So
Yes.
imagine what happens when I stop misbehaving.
Yes.
When I stop doing certain things in my life. When I stop alcohol. When I stop being around multiple women. When I
Right.
stop giving my energy. So that's why I said, feed your focus. Feed the
Yes.
things that's only going to help you grow
Right.
in life, and starve your distractions. A distraction is something that's going to kill you off your game.
And it does.
And it does. That's the devil. The devil wants to distract
Yes.
you. So I had to starve it. I had to starve the flesh and feed the soul. I stopped drinking alcohol
How long ago?
October.
Okay.
So
So,
it
you
was 9
feel a
months.
lot better.
What?
You look great,
I'm
by
at
the
a
way.
whole. You see
Yeah,
the vascularity?
Yeah,
I'm at a whole different level.
I know.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, that's why
at
I'm
a
like, I gotta give you credit,
yeah,
bro.
Like I'm at a whole. So look at if the body is like this, can you imagine what the mind is like right now?
feel a lot better.
The mind is at a whole different level.
100%,
For-
bro.
For what from right now, I feel like I put on a pair of glasses that God gave me, and I can see the world through a whole different lens. I see the world with clarity now. I read through the bullshit. I understand people.
You do.
I don't react off of emotions. And that's what a lot of us do. We're human beings, so we have feelings.
Yes.
I don't react over emotions no more because my emotions could have me say or do things that I really don't want to say or don't want to do. So I think about what this person is going through before I react. Okay, he reacted like that, she reacted like that, because they're probably going through something deeper.
Right.
So before I react, let's try to talk, or let me some time to talk to you about it, because I don't know. It's just that I feel good, and that's the only thing I want to do on this earth is give back love and positive energy, because one day I'm going to be gone, but my name and who I am and my character is going to live forever. So that's why I said, like, I starve my distractions. I feed my focus. Anything I do is intentional.
Yes.
Like when you ask me to come on this podcast, it's intentional because there's
100%.
somebody there that's going to be listening to this right now that this podcast is going to change their life.
You're right.
Because they needed to hear something like this from someone who looks like them.
You're
Someone who's
100%
been in
right.
their shoes, someone who worked at Wendy's, someone who flipped burgers, someone who seen their parents go through divorce, someone who got fired, someone who got the doors closed on them, someone who had a lot of money that went broke and thought it would never happen again, and God blessed them abundantly with more, just like
Yes.
Job. You know,
Yes.
so
Yes.
when you understand that, I'm telling you, if you're looking out there and you listen to this right now, it ain't over. It ain't over. Stay locked in, but you really have to sit down
man.
and understand what is for you. And what can you feed that's going to grow you abundantly, whether it's physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, whatever's going to grow you to the next level, start doing those things in your life and attack it. Everything else, starve it.
Yes, I love it, bro. I love that, man. That's the word right there, man.
That's it. That's what it is.
That's the word, man. All right, so I want to talk a little bit about business. Top Google search, May 12th, 2026 today. We're shooting this podcast. U.S. Senate has confirmed Kevin Warsh will be taking over the Federal Reserve program, which affects interest rates. Okay, you're in the business of selling money, right?
Selling money.
Let's be real.
Yep.
Okay, if you need money, you need a loan, you need a payday loan for your company, come see you.
You call me, I'm that guy.
Okay, how do you think interest rates are affecting your future as far as putting money on the street, loaning for cars? I mean, hopefully they're going to cut the rates.
Yeah.
It's going to affect housing. South Florida is definitely a unique market, right? Because
Correct.
so many people are coming here, especially a lot of people from New York.
Yeah.
Everyone's moving here, right? So they
lot.
have a lot of equity that they're relocating. But are you seeing the economy affect your business any way as far as where do you see the interest rates going?
To be honest with you, I've seen rates have got better, especially during COVID, after COVID. Like right now on a Lamborghini, 7.99 interest rate, you know, as a sell rate on a $600,000, $700,000 car, which is like really good, really aggressive. Then 3 years ago, you was at 10.99.
Okay, so
at tier one.
So you've seen improvement.
I see improvement.
Big improvement.
I seen big improvement. And to be honest with you, when it comes to like the business lending side, it doesn't really matter what the rates are going to be for the banks to us, because the banks at the end of the day don't lend money out to business owners because they're high risk.
Right.
They don't lend money out. They'll give you a credit card in a heartbeat because they're backed up by insurance, right? They'll give you a house in a split of a second because the house can't go nowhere. When you don't pay for that house in 3 months, what happens?
They're going to take it.
Knock on the door. You can't move the house, You can't move the house. You know what I'm trying to say? They take you out. But with money, you can mess that up and they're not backed up by nobody. They only fund huge corporations. If you're not doing over $100 million a year, you are a small business owner in the United States.
So you've really found a niche to help the small business owner who needs resources to grow their business. Sometimes banks say no, right? We've all gone to banks. I have friends, they've knocked on, bank after bank, they're getting a line of credit, and then they come back and say, hey, what happened? It fell through, right? So that's where you guys can come in and help.
Correct, 100%, because banks, they ask a lot of paperwork. They ask a lot of paperwork. They ask for 2 years of tax returns. And if they don't like your business, they're going to say no. Every business to them, because I have people that work in these traditional banks that are my friends. If you're not a doctor or a dentist, you're not
or
getting,
a lawyer.
You're not getting, even some lawyers, you see some practices, you're not getting a loan at all. If you want to do a HELOC and you want to put your house up for your business, and understand you're in business. It can go up and down. This is how it is. If you want to have the risk of your family being put out, let me see what your wife going to tell you about you putting a HELOC for your business, right?
Oh yeah.
Go ahead. And you still have to have good credit. With us, I don't care about your credit. I care about your business. Okay. I look at what your business can do. I look at your account receivables. I know that you're making money. I see where your business is going. I look at the economy. And if I trust your business, we're going to invest in you to help you grow, because we understand how it is. Especially like when I started business, I wish I knew about private money. I didn't. I knew about the traditional way. Save. Try to go to the bank. But once I realized the bank ain't giving you nothing, and I seen that niche, we decided to hop in the industry and take over.
Okay. Fastest you've ever funded a loan?
4 hours.
That's amazing. I was going to say 24 hours.
No, 4 hours. Yeah, 4 hours. Came in at 10 o'clock, funded by 2.
That's big.
Yeah.
That's fast.
And
not a lot of people are doing that.
No. And this is why, like what I seen in the car industry, right? When I started in the car industry, the car industry been the same since people started selling cars with Ford a very long time ago. Right. I just made it exciting. I made it convenient. And I made it very transparent. And when people seen that, they respect it and they enjoy it. Right.
Right. So transparency is the key.
Is the key. So that's the same thing when it comes to this with the money. People have been loaning money out for a long time.
You're right.
With banks have been loaning out money forever. The whole United States was built off of loaning money.
You're right.
Think about it. Everything was loans. You could pass around, you could do a transaction all day with no actual cash. Just borrowing asset from here, asset. So when I realized that, yes, it's beautiful, but not a lot of people know about it. There's 33.8 million small business owners in America. Only 20% know about the small business lending side. That means it's 80%. That means that there are about 20 plus million business owners out there that do not know about small business lending. Same day.
That's fantastic. All right. Biggest loan you've ever funded?
6.7.
When did you do that? Tell me a little bit about that. If you can, without saying names, what kind of industry?
Yeah, it was a hospital.
Okay.
It was a hospital. Nice. So they had a big account receivables. Okay. But they were just backed up because they was getting paid on time by the insurance and they needed money to operate. Interesting. How about the smallest? Give me some of the mom and pop guys, the pizza shop owners. We used to fund. No, we used to fund $10K, $10,000 deals. We got off of $10,000 deals. We don't see anybody who's doing less than $30,000 a month in business revenue. Okay, it's just
so that's your benchmark. You're looking for someone that's doing at least 30 G's.
Minimum 30 grand. We're not here for you just starting a business. I tell people, go get a credit card, start your business, build your business. I'm here to take you to the next level. Okay. That's what I'm here. I'm help you grow in a fair way because I love to see people grow.
I like that. So going back to growing, I'm going to talk one thing about success. Do you think success changes people? Number one, but number two, I think success has changed you for the better.
Correct. But it also depends on how you define success.
Okay.
because we all have our own unique definition of success.
That's right.
You know, my definition of success is pure happiness.
Okay.
And yes.
So it's not necessarily how much money you have in the bank.
No, because
not necessarily what you're driving.
No, because you know why? There's always going to be another level.
Okay.
Right. So
and there's always going to be someone bigger, right?
But when you think about it, and when you're going to ever tell yourself, like, I actually did it, especially us men, right? We're always grinding, going for the top, going for the top, going for the top, going for the top, going for our families, this,
Yes.
that. But when is it you're ever going to stop? Like, you know what? You did a good job. Like, relax. It's okay. You
slow
did it.
down,
So
slow
I just look at it as happiness. Like I was telling my friend the other day, like, I'm happy right now in life.
That's great, man.
I'm happy. I'm just truly happy.
Yeah.
You know, I feel good. I feel amazing. I'm passing the word through me. I'm helping people get closer to God.
Yes.
And
but that's because you have the Holy Spirit inside of you.
And that's what
right?
it is.
And that's what you feel good.
But we have
and
to it takes something to come out of you.
Yes, and you could be at peace, right?
And to be honest with
sometimes you could just wake up and say, you know what? I have gratitude today.
Yeah, amen.
Because I woke up.
Every single day. And then people ask me, it was like, yo, why are you just so positive? And then sometimes it annoys some people that I'm just, no, because like my whole thing, people know, it's great morning. You go to any text, I don't say good, I say great.
You say, I love it.
And I get everybody, it's just funny.
Great money.
People who normally say good, when they text me, they say great now.
Yeah, me too.
It's contagious, you know, but that's the type of energy, and that's what I want to feed to the world. Love and gratitude, because think about it. Yes, I go through the same trials and tribulations as you, or sometimes even worse. I'm a human being just like you. I got my own BS that I'm going through.
Of course.
Yes, 100%. But I'm here. That means if it's happening to me, I'm built for it. I'm going to get through it. And once I get through it, there's something better for me on the other side.
Yes.
Think about every challenge you go through. Once you go through that challenge, there's something greater on the other side. Whether you become smarter, whether you become financially more stable, whether you become more wiser, more loved, there's something better. And that's what I look forward to. All right, I got this. I'm good. I'm backed up.
Yeah, but your passion is contagious. Your energy, it's like you feel it and I'm feeling it, right?
Yeah.
So you're lifting me up.
That's good.
And I love it. And that's why I think there's so many people out there that need to hear this message. Biggest misconception about Brandon. I mean, I know there's a lot of stuff online. You got your haters. You got your positive people. How do you deal with that?
I need my haters.
Okay. You that fuels you a little bit, doesn't it? You're crazy. You're sick like that.
Honestly, think about it, right?
Okay.
Great is hated.
Yes.
Good is loved.
Okay. Yeah. Say that again.
Great is hated. Good is loved. Okay. Think about it. Think about, for example, right? Let's go to basketball. How do you hate LeBron James?
Right.
And there's people out there that hate LeBron. How do you hate LeBron James? How do you hate Floyd Mayweather, 50-0? How do you hate that?
You're right.
Because they're haters. So damn great. Because they're great.
Yes.
So people, and I don't think that, because I'm not malicious. I don't hurt nobody. I don't steal from nobody. I don't rob from nobody. I don't do none of that.
Right.
So I know you don't hate me. I know that. I know you hate yourself because there's something that's holding you back for bringing yourself to the next level. Yeah. That's what you hate. You hate that person inside of you that hasn't took the challenge, hasn't had the discipline, hasn't had the sacrifice, haven't had that will to take yourself to the next level. That's what you hate. You don't hate me because I don't even know you. So you can't possibly hate me. You may dislike me because the way I walk, the way I talk, the way I feel so good every single day, the way I brush it off, the way I make my life feel like it's the greatest thing in the world, because I'm just blessed to be here.
Yes.
But you really don't hate me. You hate something inside of you that is stopping you. And to the people that's doing that, I want to let you know, I'm looking at you dead in the camera, and I hope this is facing me.
It is.
I love you. I want to let you know, I love you. I really do love you. I really do love you. And I want you to take yourself to the next level. I want you to be matter of fact, I don't want you to be, I dare you to be the best version that you can be. I dare you.
Ooh, that's hard, man. I love that, bro.
That's real.
That's real. That's good stuff, man. That's really, really good. Man, this is deep, bro.
It is. I'm really so happy I'm here because this is my first time.
Is it really your first time on a podcast?
No, not a podcast ever. No.
Okay,
on a podcast, Brandon Medford. Nobody have ever had this version of me.
Yes.
This is the first. You got the first.
This is the real deal.
Oh, this is the whole new. I told you. October changed, and I was building myself. I got broken down.
Wow.
I got broken down to the ground. I had everything stripped from me, and I needed that.
Yes.
I needed to go down there.
Yes.
I needed to isolate, to elevate. I needed to do that because now where I'm at now, if you'd have asked me this 4 or 5 months ago, no, I'm sorry, a year ago, and you knew me a year ago, I couldn't come on here because I wasn't holy.
Yeah.
If I was talking, it would be fake.
Wow.
It wouldn't be real because I was still drinking. I was still hanging out multiple. I was doing all the stuff that the Lord don't want me to do.
You're right.
Now I can actually come here because I'm not just talking from the book. I pick up my cross every day and I walk with it.
Yes.
I walk with it. I have one of my friends that's staying with me right now for the last 2 weeks. He's like, yo, I haven't seen you bring no girl to the house. I'm going to sleep at 10. He's here laughing right now. I'm going to sleep at 10 o'clock. And he's like, he got on the phone. I heard him. He's like, yo, Brandon really, this shit is for real.
Yes.
He really changed up. You know what I'm saying? And because this ain't no facade. You see it on the gram and in person.
Yeah.
No, this is it.
This is it.
This is what you get. And if it's not for you, it's okay. Because I'm aligned with people out there that is on the same alignment as me. And we are going to meet.
Yes.
That's what it is. Not
100%.
every,
You're right
my
on with
energy
that.
might just be too much for you. Oh, I had some people like, oh my gosh, you don't drink. Oh my gosh, you don't do that. You don't do that. No, I don't need to do that. You know why? I live that life.
Yes.
I know what that life is like. I walked down that path, right? And I lived a great life. But what is on this path of righteousness and true holiness and obediency? I want to see what this life is like.
Yeah.
And I dare you to come over here and see what it is. I dare you.
You're right.
But the problem is, people have fear over faith.
That's true.
Fear over faith. Because I'm gonna tell you one thing: faith is hard.
It is, especially when you're grinding and you're struggling. And I want to ask you one question because I know you're really good at it. You'd be a great person to ask this to. What about the days, bro, when you're hitting the brick walls, man? Like, you can't break through. You know, like what keeps you going? Because I know you're disciplined.
Super disciplined.
So I know that's important, right? Like stay in the course. But what is it inside of you, do you think, aside from the Holy Spirit, because you got that grit, bro, you got that dog. Like, what is it that keeps you going? And what's your encouragement for the people out there who are not driving a Lambo, who's not hitting a home run today, whose business is not doing $1 million in revenue this next 30 to 45 days?
But how bad do you want it?
Okay.
How I gotta see your life. Like how bad? I could tell if somebody want it real bad.
Yes.
Are you willing to shut everything down? And to be honest with you, and you have to know that it's bigger than me. And
Yes.
I might tear up, to be honest with you, but there was a point in my life where, like I told you recently, like in October, and I realized what I'm doing is so much fucking bigger than me.
Yes.
To be honest with you, if I have to be distant from my kids, if I have to be distant from people, if I have to be distant to be broken down, right? To get to where I have to be, I have to have trust. I have to have faith. So you got to know that it's something out there is so much bigger and it's waiting for you. But what are you willing to give up and sacrifice to get to that next level? And a lot of people, they're not sacrificing a lot.
Right.
They're not. They're still doing this. They're still doing.
And
I gotta live. I gotta have balance. No, there ain't no fucking balance.
You're right. And that takes discipline, right?
There isn't no balance. And it's hard. Like I said, it's hard. Trust me. And like I was going back to, the faith part is hard because you have to see something that you can't. You have to see something you can't even see yet. The world tells us, right?
Yes.
See and then believe. In the book, it says believe and then you'll see.
Yes.
And I think that is the problem with a lot of us in this world, is that we have to see it first. And it's not like that. You got to believe first.
Yeah.
Everything that I have right now, I already seen it.
That's right.
So when I get it, to be honest, whatever I do, this is not a surprise.
Yeah.
This is not a surprise. When I have my own movement, when I have my big communities, 100,000 plus people, when you see me on a world tour doing motivational speaking across the world, when my books come out across the world, when I become a pastor one day across the world, when this happens,
Amen.
and I'm glad we're talking about this now.
Amen, because you're putting it out there. You're proclaiming it.
It's already done.
And what you believe you will achieve.
It's already done.
I like
you just
that.
have to pick up and walk with it every single day.
like
It's
that.
already done. It's already written. When I bought this $700,000 Lamborghini Revolta, I said, it happened already.
Right.
You just seen it.
Yeah.
I already seen it.
You saw it a long time ago, right?
When we start funding $10 million a month, we're a $100+ million company. I already seen it.
Wow.
When I have an exit plan and I sell my company, I already seen it. I know what I'm building. I know what I'm doing. I know my sacrifice, whether if I'm here or not, because I don't know when I'm gonna go, but it's okay. I just live every single day like it's my last. And when I say that, don't mean to go out there and be the Superman or Batman, just try to be invisible, walk in the street with cars crossing you and think you're not gonna die. No, that's stupidity. When I say that, I'm saying leave everything on the table.
Yes, leave it all here.
Leave it all here because tomorrow isn't promised.
That's
Here
right.
people talking about, yo, let's just do this tomorrow. Tomorrow. What the f you talking about tomorrow? You got tomorrow guaranteed?
No.
Please tell me. I want to know the secret. Tomorrow ain't guaranteed. I'm leaving everything here on the table.
Okay. Ooh, that's good, man. That's hard.
And
I
it's
love
real.
it. That's excellent information, man. So one thing I want to close with, and I would say, tell me real quick, one last piece of advice for someone who wants to start a business. They've never started a business. They're working a 9-to-5 somewhere. They see you on this. What's your insight?
First thing I'll do is, and this is what.
Because you started with nothing.
Correct. I started with nothing.
I mean, at the bottom.
But the biggest thing I had, and this is what I see a lot of people do now, which is wrong. The people like to say, I don't like to work for nobody. I like to work for myself. Yeah, that's cool, but understand, when you work for you, there's a difference between running a business and being self-employed. It's a big difference between the two. I see people, over the LLC, I'm a business owner. No, you're self-employed. Who you have working for you? If you go to sleep, if you're in the hospital for the next 3 days, is your business still generating money without you doing anything? If not, you're self-employed.
Right.
You're not a business owner yet. But what I would tell somebody to do is work for somebody who is successful in the industry that you're in and learn everything that you can from them. Learn it. Whatever pay you have to take, and that's what I did. Okay. I took shit pay in different jobs in the finance game just to learn
the business.
To learn
and then
the
you
business.
Went out and applied it to yourself.
And then did it to my own. Because I said, to be honest with you, a job, right? Because of the value that I bring, I can get a job anywhere. Because a job is just working for somebody to make them more money.
Yep.
Who wouldn't want to hire me? I could make you, especially in commission, I could make you tons of money because I'm great at what I do. So of course you hire me. So once I learned the business, I went to work for myself. And I said, the worst that could happen is I have to get a job. And that's the easiest thing.
Yeah.
So I always look at what's the worst that can happen? And if it ain't dying, then it's all right, then go do it. And sometimes, to be honest with you, because I live like that, I'm willing to die for my
Oof.
I'm willing to die for what I got going on. Because, okay, I'm going to die anyway. It's already written.
You're right.
I might as well die going out as the motherfucking best.
You're right.
At it.
You
know
might
what
as well
I'm trying
put
to
it out
say?
there.
Yeah, because what I'm doing is bigger than me. It ain't about me no more. It's bigger than me. It's about the people I touch, the people I motivate, the people that's just listening, that kid that's at Wendy's. I used to work at Wendy's from 16 to 19. I used to smell like French fries, hang out with the girls, like, ooh, you smell, go back home and change. I'll never forget that.
Oh, man. I worked at Taco Bell, 15 to 16.
And let me tell you something.
So that's right up there with Wendy's.
And let me tell you something, no disrespect, they can't even wash my car these days.
Wow.
You know what I'm trying to say? Because they played me. So I'm trying to say, ain't no U-turns.
You're right.
I'm big on that. Ain't no U-turns. Remember what I said to you earlier, I love you, but I don't owe you access.
That's right.
It's a big difference.
That's right.
I owe you love, but I don't owe you access.
That's right.
It's a big difference.
Well, speaking of access, man, I'm going to close with this, bro. Thank you for coming on Ruckus Disruptors. You killed it today. I'm so excited to get this episode out. Follow you, Brandon Medford _, but also what's your other handle?
Just Brandon Medford _
Brandon Medford _ We'll be posting that up. And I was thinking about a verse that I could share that kind of reminded me of you. And I was reading it today. It's one of my favorite. It's Philippians 4:13, that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Because when I started watching your content, I was like, man, this guy really gets it. And I was like, what a great message. What a great story. So thank you again, bro. And excited to get this out. 100%. Last few words from you.
Yeah. I need you guys to really believe in yourself, right? The haters, the doubters. Don't listen to somebody's advice who is not living their dream life. That is the worst thing you can do. Because the advice that they will give you is an advice that they have, it will be like poison, right? Mm-hmm. Because they haven't made it to the next level. So listen to yourself, pray to God, ask God. God wants to deliver what's in your heart. If your heart desires it, he will give it to you. Ask him for the resources, ask him for the people, ask him to put you in the right situations, and listen to his presence and what's going on around you. And I promise you, if you stay down and you stay focused, you will get everything that your heart truly desires.